Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Stellaris First Contact. So you notice that today's episode as well as yesterday's episode did come out much later in the day than usual. Unfortunately, this is a very busy week for us. We got a lot going on. So not only will these two videos be late, but we also aren't going to have an episode on Friday, unfortunately. But I'll record two videos on Friday for the weekend, for Saturday and Sunday. So we will have the two weekend episodes. But we will not have a video on Friday. So yeah, let's go and jump into this one. We got a lot of stuff to take care of. You can see that we've got some serious energy credit issues, and that's because of all this territory we took here. We've got a lot of new planets. So I went through them all and named them and got them all set up to build a few things if they needed to. So we got the precinct houses building here. I think we did that last episode. We also got some research labs going because here on Titan they got the Titanic Life, so it's just the expected name, right? That's the obvious name for this location. So Titan has the Titanic Life, and therefore they'll get the increased society research. So we're gonna get those research labs there. So this planet is literally just God's rocks. If you look at the arid world description, it's a dry, rocky world. So our orcs named it God's Rocks. So it should probably be a mining district location. It's already set to that as well. That's probably what we'll have here. They don't really need jobs though, so they're all right. Beast Arena. So this one here has the isolated valley, and they've already built the alien zoo. So therefore, we've got these jobs available: the zookeeper, and then the gladiatorial xenos. So I think this is where our orcs go to fight beast. This is the arena where they fight them here on this desert planet. So that's the Beast Arena. And these two are located in the same system. So I just called the system Beast Rocks, since they're both in that one. And then this is the crime planet. So Crimoria, I think, is a fine name for our crime planet. And they have that really high crime rates and also the criminal underworld modifier there. And then this last one is Mount Grub, because it's going to be an agricultural world. It's already set to that, and that's because they have these here, the hydroponic farms. We're going to get rid of those. Those are not a good use of your building slots, in my opinion. But we'll instead build these agriculture districts to replace those. So we got that started. And yeah, it'll give us another food world. We don't really need food, but eventually might. And we can always sell it. Food can sometimes sell for a pretty good price. If we just look at what the current prices on the galactic market are, just kind of compare what they are. If you just look at like 1,000, you're looking at 1,029 energy for the minerals. Food's pretty cheap at 528. Let's kind of go through these, and you can see like where the most value is, and it seems that minerals are the things that's the most shortest in this galaxy. A lot of times it's food, but yeah, it's definitely minerals in our galaxy currently. That could have also been based off of somebody, perhaps buying a lot of minerals just recently, or buying selling a lot of food recently. So all that kind of changes the prices. So we've got the planets all set up. We do need to get them a sector. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll just do it with Titan. A couple things to consider when it comes to when you select your sector. Well, really the most important thing to consider is where do you want the name to appear? So if you look at Orc Core Space, it's over Orc Prime. Likewise, Goblin Space is over Badlands. So wherever you set the capital be, that's where the name of the sector will be. And so we want the name to appear right here, since that would be right in the middle. And also Titan's a cool name. So this is where our capital is going to be. And it's at the top here too. Although I think that'll change up once we create this new sector. So a lot of these planets have crime problems. Titan doesn't, but many other ones do. So what we really need is a governor who'd be good against crime. And so what we're going to do is we might switch our governors around a little bit, because this is intellectual, which we don't find very often among our orcs. So we're going to get her and have her go somewhere else. So maybe have her go to Orc Core Space. Now, of course, you also get the bonuses from the skill levels. However, the one going that's currently governing Orc Core Space is a low level, because we recently replaced that governor. So it looks like this is their only choice here, and I think this is probably the best one, the one that's currently in Goblin Space, to move them over to our currently highest crime level sector. So we'll move that, and we need to let this play for a second so that scientific breakthrough achieved. So it'll get created, the sector, and that'll have all these planets in there. So we do need to name it, but let's first get all these governors moved around. So over here in Orc core space, let's get that new governor assigned. That should really help produce more research. And then I think that leaves, is it this one? Yeah, this one here, Goblin Space. Doesn't currently have a governor, so that's what we'll replace that one available governor. So now we need to name it, and these are birds, so we'll just name it Bird Space. Yeah. Because we are very original with our names here in our orc playthrough. Yeah, we'll call it Bird Space. Alright, so that works. Looks like we just finished up a tech. The L-Gate Insights. Okay, so that finished just here as soon as we hopped in. Alright, so we need to get something else selected. I really don't think we need habitats where we can live in space. We've got plenty of planets, so not necessary. New missiles would probably be useful though. Could also get the plasma thrusters, but I'm thinking the missiles because they're cheaper to get. We can get that in 8 months. So we're gonna get that knocked out. But we do need to manage this problem with the energy, and so I think the first thing we should do is go ahead and get rid of this edict here, the recycling campaigns. We're no longer in the negative. This might put us in the negative. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, that's 106 energy. That's pretty expensive. It's probably not earning us that much with the consumer goods, or saving us, I should say. We're going to keep the extended shifts. Just fits for our orcs. We might get rid of the fortifying the border if I can get rid of some of these star bases, because there's a lot of star bases over here. So let's go and get rid of those. We don't need most of these. Now this could cause some pirate problems. We'll have to see. Let's just get rid of all these ones here. And then probably build one. We definitely need one here. So let's go and upgrade that one. And so I got rid of 2 of them, but then we built one. Could get rid of this one. It might just have to leave that turned on for now. That wouldn't save us money. It would save us unity, which we've been earning it pretty slow. And we earn a ton of unity, but the problem here is our empire size. We've got a plus 91% modifier to our tradition adoption costs because of our empire size. So it's taken a long time to make it through those traditions. It's also not really our orcs' specialty. We need to use this envoy. Let's go ahead and do the first contact mission with that extra envoy for now. And then I think this is the last thing I need to do. We have a lot of stuff we had to do. I wanted to show you guys something. So that new species we got, I had run off their traits, but we didn't really discuss what this was doing here. So this is that monthly organic pop assembly. And so you can see that here on that planet they're on, we are now assembling rather than growing another pop. So that allows us to do 2 things at once. So these guys are incredibly powerful, and that's on top of the fact that we gave them that Tomb World preference. And so yeah, these guys are excellent. Now they have some bad traits here you might want to get rid of eventually, but yeah, that right there is really good to have, because we're able to assemble in 2, we're able to grow technically in 2 different slots. Now this uses different bonuses, so you're not getting all those bonuses to the pop growth. But yeah, you can get 2 pops at the same time. So yeah, you basically want to move these to other Tomb Worlds. So I think that's what we're going to do actually. Let's move them so that basically we can have those other Tomb Worlds growing pops as well. Now, they don't have to be on Tomb Worlds. I suppose you could put one on the Relic World as well. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Let's do that through here with the Orcland. And then we have 3 of them total. And so we got so many damn planets here. So I'm looking for, it's probably up here, Grok Citadel. We'll send one of them over to Grok Citadel. Looks like they need jobs over there. We've currently got things being built. So yeah, that's fine for now. It still allow them to assemble, which is the key here. And then I guess the other one would be Badlands. We have a couple Tomb Worlds. Of course, that's up here. So a couple different choices. But yeah, let's move them over there. And we're really gonna want to spread those around because they have good habitability and pretty much anywhere. I mean, it's not great. It's 60%, but that's not bad when you add the modifiers on there. It's a pretty good thing to have that Tomb World preference, as we saw last episode. So I think that's it, guys. Let's go ahead and let it play. Again, a lot of stuff we had to take care of here, going over our names, changing up our governors, all that kind of good stuff. And now we need to get this added. But I think we're just going to go ahead and finish. Movement takes so long. Let's go ahead and build those mining stations. We also got the hyper relays. Those speed up our ships remarkably and just make moving around our empire so much faster. However, as you might have noticed, that does have some cost to it. The alloys is going to kill us. We earn a lot, but we use alloys for so many other things. But then there's also the crystals cost, and then of course there's influence as well. So yeah, it's kind of costly to build it all across your empire. You want to make sure that you're building it on the main areas that you travel across until those resources become more plentiful. So I'm really looking forward to picking another civic here. Also, we can upgrade our capital. So let's go ahead and do that. Though, we don't have enough pops. Orcland is not as populated as I thought it was. And we only have 39 pops there. I guess we move them around a lot. So yeah, because of that, we'll have to wait before we can get that, and that's okay. Let's get another tech selected, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at our civics, though we probably don't have the stuff we need to switch over. We'll see, guys. So we don't really need the food. Naval capacity is pretty good. We got a lot of room there. Honestly, nothing really exciting here. We'll go with the effective bureaucracy, because we do need more in our edicts fund, and that's pretty quick to get. So yeah, let's go and take a look at the new civic here. So to reform our government, well, it's only okay, yeah, it's only the unity, which we do have plenty of. We could keep saving, but we're halfway through here. It's still 42 months, guys, and the bonuses we're going to get from the civic is probably going to be worth spending that right now. So yeah, basically we have to add another civic in here. You can also, just change this up and remove the ones you have. Now, we can't remove that one. You have to keep that one for the game. And then we got that warrior culture. And so yeah, a lot of options here for what we might want to go with. Again, we're not going to do the slaver guilds because that will enslave orcs, and it would be really nice to have the slave pop resource output, and it would make sense that we had that. I don't want orcs to be enslaved, and that will enslave some of them. So we won't do that. Shadow Council doesn't make sense. Pompous Purius, that would be nice to have the envoys and the trust growth, but again, it doesn't really make sense for us. Police state, I mean, that would help. I mean, it makes sense that we would want to have a police state for the stability for all these planets we conquered. But of course, orcs don't really like being told what to do at the same time, so. But yeah, we might go for that one, guys. And we could go for this one as well. War exhaustion gain and claim influence costs that help us in these conflicts. So I'd say those are probably our choices. You could also go with the distinguished admiralty, but well, it's great for the bonuses for our admirals and generals. I don't think it makes sense for the orcs. Honestly, I think police state makes the most sense for us, guys. It fits, even if orcs wouldn't like the police state, we got to have that with all of our slaves. We're going to get more stability, which that helps on our conquer planets, but also we have a lot of enforcers, so that's unity that we're going to gain from all of them. So I think this would really help us. So let's get the police state, and then we'll go ahead and reform, and I guess, that'll help us earn back some of this unity that we're spending here. All right, so we're at 327. I'm interested to see how much that increases. It goes up to 352. Okay, so now we have to do 56 months more before we're able to get the next domination. Is this the last one? No, we still have this one as well. Okay, so we got 2 more to finish up with the domination traditions. And remember, we were researching this special project here, Secrets of the Voltum, and I'm really excited about getting this. I know that we got this guy over here messing around here when he got such a great location to grab. We'll get it, guys. We'll get over there. But yeah, this might as well just finish this up over here. Despite the fundamentally flawed conclusions, the Voltum research into computing and virtual worlds was highly advanced and will dramatically aid our own studies. Okay, so looks like one of our characters, probably scientists, is gaining that expertise computing, so they'll be able to research those texts faster. We're also going to get a ton of physics research. Also, we get Voltum reality computing, so that's a new tech. We'll have to see what that is. We'll get 10% of that research. And then Secrets of the Voltum will increase research speed only for computing and also increase our amenities. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Not the greatest bonus, but yeah, it helps. So yeah, we'll get that tech select or research soon. Now, it doesn't apply immediately. It takes time to be applied when you get the research. And we did finish up that first contact event. Okay, so these are the living crystals. So that is one of the kind of space animals out there. And this planet can do a lot, can't it? So we can go and upgrade it. Yeah, might as well. Jobs aren't exactly needed, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get it upgraded. I think we're actually going to stop the city district from building and get that worked on. We could have done the city district after, but yeah, there will be plenty of jobs after that's completed. Now you notice that there's a pop here who doesn't have a job, but it's not red, it's yellow. That is because we have those slave processing facilities, so they'll move the pop for us. And you can even take a look at where they'll move. This one will go to Brialora. Oh, that reminded me. God, there's one more thing I had to do. It's unfortunate I forgot this one because it's one of the more exciting things. And we'll do that now before we take a look at this resolution that passed. So the goblins over here, they got conquered by our semi-friends, the closest thing we have to a friend over here. So they conquered them, and so that's why we weren't really able to attack them and finish up the conquest. However, but then they broke up into like a bunch of different parts. Look at them all. There's the Rhiannon Citizen League. There's another one down here, which is a mega corporation. There's one over, not that one, it's right here. And this is Rhiannon. Oh, that's the same one. Okay, so they're split. But then there's this one here, the Rhiannon hierarchy, and they are not anybody's subject. All the rest of these are, I mean, I guess there's only two of them. I thought there's three, but there's two of them. They're both subjects to the Stormridderin, but they are not. So we can actually propose subjugation here. So that's what we're going to do, guys. And this will give us our choice on what kind of subjugation we want to do. This is a protectorate. It looks like that's our only option because they're so much weaker than us. So we can't do like vassals or tribute state or anything like that. So the protectorate is a subject type with significantly weaker technology than their overlord. They will receive a boost towards all technology their overlord already possesses. And so we can make some adjustments here. Like we want to be able to integrate them. That has a really negative effect on the loyalty though. And it's going to cost us more influence that we don't have. So we wouldn't be able to do that anyways. It does look like they would agree to it though, despite. Okay. So basically we need more influence. But this is one option here. Their diplomatic freedom. You can have them have limited diplomacy, restricted voting, so they got to vote the way you vote, or be able to completely do their own diplomacy. We'd probably want limited, honestly. And if they would agree to all this, we'd probably change all these up here. Expansion permitted, we'll allow that. You could do regulated where they have to give you influence, but yeah, we're already getting kind of demanding here. You can also make them contribute stuff to us, resources. Then this determines whether or not they join your conflicts, defensive, offensive, all. Obviously, they're pretty weak, so probably not necessary. Yeah, I think we'd want to. We're already asking a lot here. This is the holding limits. I would like to increase this. That loyalty is going to be a problem, though. But these are nice to have. I'd like to be able to show those. So yeah, basically, as soon as we have the influence, we're going to ask them. Of course, every one that we're doing here is costing more influence. And this is the sensors, whether they use our sensors or not. All right, so we're not able to do it yet. We just don't have the influence. So hopefully they stick around long enough for us to take a look at that. All right, so that resolution passed. I want to see what the next one is. The collective waste management, which we're supporting. Okay. We're now very much in the second place here. I think we were already in second place. Why is this council not higher? I want the council to be formed. Instead, they want to ban the organic slave trade. We cannot allow that, which is one reason why we have to get that council up and running. So we'll have some efforts to stop that from passing. Because it looks like there's a lot of support for it. Alright, so here's the next first contact event. Our researchers have finished investigating the reports of extraordinary free-floating crystal-like objects observed in the Acela system. Their findings are startling. These ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they should be regarded as hazardous and approached with extreme caution. We should deploy a fleet to gauge the crystal's offensive strength, should they possess any, and destroy them if they are a threat. They can actually be pretty challenging. They have one system that typically spawns where there's just a ton of them in there. But yeah, this will allow you to do 33% more damage to them. Also, you get minerals for destroying them, and we'll get some influence from selecting it. Or we can do the fascinating creatures, issues a special project, the crystalline study, and it looks like we'll get the influence regardless just for finishing this up here. Well, of course it would make more sense for us to go with this one, and the 33% damage is nice when you fight them. I prefer doing the research project because usually those are pretty good, the bonuses that you can get from those. Now there is a third option that you can find here if you're xenophile, maybe I think pacifist as well, where you can kind of like tame them or pacify them or whatever. I don't know if taming is the right word. I think some of them might be able to be tamed though. But let's get some stuff selected here, and then we'll take a look at that special project. So this is the Edicts Fund, and also we got the orbital filing system for our star bases. We can put in place. How many of these we have? 3. So might want to get that. This here would take 40 months. That's a new building. Okay. So basically, we get more physics research for all the researchers on that planet. So this would be a pretty good one for us to go with. That's 40 months though, so that's gonna take a long time. So if there's anything quicker, you know what? I think we're just gonna go for that. Yeah, let's go ahead and knock it out. It's only gonna be 22 months now. Okay. And then, well, let's do it through here so I can see what we unlock. The missiles. So we want to get those put onto our ships. So new torpedoes, I don't even think we're using. Yeah, I don't think we're using the frigates as of right now. And you know, I've been doing another playthrough off camera, and somebody else posted a comment that matched what my experience was. Those frigates just get destroyed like super easily. Like I have to constantly replace them. Like I have a battle and no ships will get destroyed but the frigates. I'll lose all the frigates. And so, I mean, maybe they're designed to be that way because they get up close and stuff. And torpedoes are incredibly powerful, so I don't know if they're worth it or not with how often you have to replace them, though. I'm not sure. Let me know what your guys' experience has been, but there were somebody in the comments of the last video who said the same thing, and that's what I've been experiencing in my playthrough. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to get those. Let's instead go for... Well, these would be helpful. I would like to step up mineral production. Well, let's go and get the plasma thruster. Alright, so let's look at the situation log. Yeah, there's only 3 months. Let's go and research that. And then the next thing we need to do is get the missiles put into our ships. So there's not a ton of ships, I think, using these missiles. Though they're upgraded right now, so we'd have to stop them. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get back those alloys, of course. Yeah, no reason to upgrade to a old design. All right, so I don't think there's anything else. I looked through here before you started. I don't think there's any other things we need to update. So as far as who all has the missiles, I want to say it's just them and the one of the defense platforms, the missile one. So not much that needs to be updated here. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and get these ships updated again. And they don't have anything, because they're just destroyers. But yeah, alloys is continually an issue. There's so many things we have to do that we can't do because they don't have the alloys to do so. Let's go and get some stuff built here. This is going to be necessary. Oops, we want to get a hangar bay. And then over here we'll get the target uplink computer. I'm assuming, well, maybe not. I was assuming pirate's going to be a problem. It is going up though, but yeah, max piracy is actually not an issue because there's not much trade going through here. That's why the trade value is really, really low. And that's actually one of the problems why we might want to build another starbase. I didn't want it here, like here in Titan, to collect all this trade. There could be other locations we're not collecting enough trade either. You know, we're orcs, we don't really Won't trade much. But yeah, we're actually doing alright collecting all the trade. This is the first time we have an issue here. Alright, so we'll take a look at that. But first, let's just go ahead and use that extra starbase capacity and get one here. And the one here in Titan will be a trade port. Get us some money. Though energy is no longer a problem. We have solved that. Okay, I did a lot of stuff on the planets. I shifted several of them over to generator worlds as well. And then getting rid of that edict apparently helped too. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at these events. Well, you know, we get this every time. I'll let you guys read this. It's been on the screen for a little while. But basically, you have two choices. You can get the energy credits from job plus 5%. You have that for the rest of the game. Very helpful. Or you could say, what are the military applications and get the crystal infused plating. And that's pretty good early on. But it does require crystals, and it doesn't compare to the later armors. So I don't know where we're at in armor, but we might already be beyond this. Because you're meant to get this early. So we're not going to get that one. We'll get the energy. I just think it's really nice to get a nice 5% energy bonus for the rest of the game. So we'll see that go up to 271. So yeah, it's helpful. And we did get the artisan output. That's also pretty helpful. Allow us to get more of those consumer goods. And just go for the research alternative. Because yeah, we don't really need any of these. Encryption is nice. I suppose that, you know, they can't be as effective with their espionage. But yeah, we're just going to go with that one. Now, I know I said that we would declare war here. First, let's get our ships repaired up. And you know what? I want to make sure that we get all this dealt with here, guys. And which one of these stations is not connected? I connected this one. For some reason, it's not connected again. So let's go ahead and connect it over to, I guess it would be Black Mountain. And that's going to cause lots of problems here. We know we have lots of issues here due to the fact that we don't have any star bases over here. And neither one of these have, because these will protect. They have a protection range, let's see, of 2. So yeah, they're not protecting out here. And then Black Mountain, you know, just has those trade hubs. So they collect the trade, but they don't protect anything here. So that's a problem for us. We got them very specialized there. But yeah, no star bases here, and that's causing some issues. Let me just take a look. Yeah, that's going to get really bad again. Yep, we're going to see pirates rise up. We need a star base over here. And I built this one up, right? Yeah, we did. So that means we're back at the cap. We could destroy this one here, since it was mainly designed to protect. It's not really necessary. We have other star bases. We got this one here. I mean, yeah, you just don't need this one anymore. So let's downgrade this one. And we're going to need to build a starbase somewhere around here to protect this. It doesn't have to be anything special. Maybe like right... I'm trying to see where the best location would be. Probably right here, honestly. Yeah, we're going to build one right here, guys. It's not going to be anything special. We'll just get some stuff to protect it, because I just don't want to deal with the pirates, and I don't want to deal with the patrolling. Yeah, I'm not interested in patrolling. So let's just avoid it. And I thought they were destroyed. Apparently not. They're still up here. They didn't get finished off. Okay. So they're going to finish them off now. Yeah, I would have took all this. But I thought they had... Did they make them into a subject and then they rebelled? Maybe that's what happened. Although I don't think you can make them into a subject because of them being fanatic purifiers. Oh, they're not anymore. Okay. So that changed them up. Probably because they were turned into a subject. Alright. Or they rebelled. That's a possibility as well. I didn't see what happened up there. Let's just take a look and see how things are going on these planets. So we've gotten crime under control everywhere except for the crime planet, of course. But you'll see that some of these planets are still a little bit unstable. But it's getting better, guys. We're improving the situation. So over here in Mount Grub, now that we've got all these farms here, let's go and get rid of these farms. We'll just demolish those, because I just don't think that's a good use of these building slots. They got commercial zones Are we even collecting that? We're not collecting that right now. It's just more clerks anyway. So let's get rid of those too. So we'll get rid of all that, and then we'll fill these out with different buildings. Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff I would rather have here. So let's get the slave processing facility and the precinct house. Let's keep control of these people. Alright, so that looks good, and then we're actually doing pretty good on consumer goods now. Yeah, not bad at all. We'll see if there's any jobs available. If we even need to do anything further there. It looks like Titan could use something else, so let's go ahead and get currently marked as an urban world here. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll go and build. And that'll open up another building slot. And did these guys ever finish up, or are they still working? Yeah, they're done. They probably just got rid of that notification. So let's go ahead and build the outpost over here and grab that really good system. You know, that's that precursor system that we got last episode. We upgraded our ships, and yeah, I feel like we've already kind of gotten control of the situation over there. So we got that one nice and quick. So it'll give us another choice here. Though still not anything really exciting. This one's just too expensive. So we'll probably just get the Research Institute there. We haven't even upgraded. You know what? Actually, the Research Institute, let me just double check that. I think that's something different than... Okay, so that one's actually pretty good to have. Because that gives the 15% researcher output. So that one's really good to have. So we're going to want to put that on any of our science planets. So we got the plasma thrusters, so that's got to put on all of our ships. So we'll have to do that now. But first, let's go and get another tech selected. How are we doing on our rare resources? Pretty good. Yeah, we got plenty. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Probably do that one then. Yeah, that one's nice and quick. So we're going to get that research. Also, I wanted to take a look at what's going on over here before I forget. So yeah, it's the collective waste management still being pushed in here. So it looks like that's probably what will go in. But yeah, I really want this to be boosted. Do we have favors from anybody? No, of course not. Nobody owes us any favors, so we can't force anybody to vote. It's really interesting this playthrough compared to the other one I've been doing, because it's such a different playthrough. That other one I'm playing on a we gotta upgrade the power here with a diplomacy focused spiritualist empire. So basically almost like the exact opposite of this playthrough. Maybe not the exact opposite, because it hasn't been a pacifist playthrough, I suppose, but yeah, just a very, very different experience on this one. It just shows I was telling somebody in the comments about this in the last video, actually, was, you know, it just really shows how much replayability this game has. Something I really like about it. There's just all these different experiences you can have just based on the Empire setup. Alright, so we've gotten this one here set up, and again, this one's going to be a trade one, so let's go ahead and get, well, you do need to have, if you want to protect against pirates, the trade isn't enough. But we also need to collect the trade, so we're going to have to do both, and probably have to upgrade this. But for right now, let's just go ahead and we'll get a gun battery, because that does give that trade protection and increases the protection range, which is the most important thing here. So we'll get that, and then we'll also get the, where is it? The trade hub. And then over here, we'll get the, yeah, we're probably going to get the off-world trading company, because I think Titan's pretty stable, so yeah, we don't really need to get like the black space, excuse me, deep space black site, which increases the stability. So yeah, I think we'll probably just get this one here, because eventually we'll have more trade hubs. You know, it's not a big bonus when you only have one trade hub, but once we upgrade that, then it will be pretty nice to have. I'm just seeing if anybody has a decent fleet at all. They all do look pretty weak here. We did get the alloy mega forges. So yeah, just knocking these techs out nice and quick. This would be really helpful to have here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to get next, actually. Yeah, let's go and get that one. It was a nice passive bonus there. So yeah, since these are all under control, well, maybe not all, maybe still got this one here. Yeah, it's getting better.
scientific breakthrough.
We have the precinct houses. Okay, what we need to get here, this would help, is the slave processing facility, but that's right, we can't because we don't have enough people. We need one more pop. So basically, as soon as the next pop grows here, we'll be able to get that going, and then we'll be able to get the slave processing facility. So yeah, that will help out. I don't need any jobs here though. I mean, it's good enough. We're not gonna face any revolts. And we also got this special building. Okay, so let's get that constructed, but first we'll get a tech selected. So both of these are on a lot of our planets, so might want to get those. These are on a lot of our planets as well. So yeah, I guess we'll get this one. These are all pretty cheap. We're able to get them fairly quick. So this one here, I looked it up, and basically the combat bonuses that you get are random, but they're all pretty powerful. So something we'd want to use, I guess we're going in a somewhat difficult war. I mean, nothing's really difficult at this point, but yeah, that's what that does. We're going to try and get some traditions, though, so we're not going to enact any of those, because I feel like we're a little behind on the traditions, because it's not really our empire's specialty here. So this is our spy on that pre-FTL civilization over here. So a drastic breach has occurred. Spymaster Gumi has been compromised during a clandestine visit to the surface of Dutari. Some details remain unclear for now, but she came into brief and direct contact with a native Bessedon, who promptly fled the scene. Our operatives moved to try and apprehend this witness, but their efforts have so far failed. Operation Indoctrinate Society remains in progress for now, but we have activated special measures until this breach can be contained. So you say hunt this Bessedon down and eliminate them. It will reduce our infiltration level by 5. Or outrageous, we must abort. No, we're not going to do that. We'll do this one. So let me just take a look how things are going here. Okay, we'll go to diplomacy. They still have the low awareness. Still in the industrial age. So yeah, I suppose we need to, I guess we gotta upgrade all these ships again. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. We get all these ships upgraded. Well, I suppose we're gonna go to war again with these guys here. So let me make sure that is the one that I got put forth. Yep. Okay, so that's actually the goblin hierarchy that did that one. Also, do we have the influence? Not quite. I think we need a bit more here. Let me just double check on how much we needed. Though they're not willing to agree at this point. Alright, that's unfortunate. So yeah, you kind of had to do it there. Yeah, it's a bummer. We just didn't have the influence to get it done. This might just have to conquer them and force their subjugation. Or just completely annex them again. They have a planet there. I'm just seeing how many planets they have. It's 2. So we could get 2 more goblin planets. I feel like we already planned this invasion here. I don't know if we have the claims over here. We have 2 of them. We already planned this, guys. Let's go after them. So that's what we're going to do. We got another espionage event here. Our operatives report the successful elimination of their target, so we killed him. The sole witness to our recent reach in Bessedon society. This individual was tracked to a remote dwelling on the outskirts of a major Bessedon settlement. The witness appeared to be in extreme state of shock, and there are no signs they came into contact with other Bessedons. We are confident that this matter has been contained. Excellent. So that worked out well. Could have gone much worse.
Construction.
Alright, so we're upgrading the ships. We never finished building these guys out yet. They're not at their full size just yet. So we might want to increase that after they finish upgrading and after we have the alloys available. Obviously right now we don't. And we're just knocking these techs out. So we got that research institute. I forgot we actually need to build something there. We got a lot of stuff we have to do that I'm not doing. So let's go and get something selected here and then we'll take care of that. Could get the detection array so that we can see the cloaked ships. I haven't really experienced too many problems with those. AI uses them for like their science ships, so you can't attack those. I mean, I haven't seen like them doing it much with fleets. I think we'll probably just get the research station output. And yeah, we're not going to be cloaking ourselves, so yeah, I just don't know if it's going to be necessary to get that. So let's go ahead and get we'll do the research stations first. There's a lot of goodies there, guys. And then we'll do the mining station. It's going to take a little while to build all that. Alright, so that's done, and then we have stuff we have to get. So we never got the slave processing facility here, probably because it's all orcs. Yeah, that's right, because not many people can live on this planet. So we didn't really need to get that. But yeah, I want that research institute, which I just passed. I'm just seeing if there's anything else here that I'm neglecting, haven't been getting. No, we're okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the research institute. And so that's that nice 15% bonus. So I'll speed up our research here. In addition to having that science director job, which produces more science for us. I suppose we should also get that in the Citadel, since this is even, obviously way more science focused. But we don't actually have any open slots here, so we can build another city district, which we do have some people that aren't employed, workers that aren't employed. Okay. Have we removed all the features? Yeah, we did remove all the features. So is there a decision here to turn them into... Yeah, right here. So it is the relics that you turn these into those city worlds. But if you do this, it removes any of these districts you built here. Is there another one over here? You'd assume so. Oh no, it's been destroyed, that's right. Yeah, they destroyed their own planets, so never mind. So yeah, we don't get a relic one. So this is the only one we have. Well, if we wanted to take that decision, we're trying to terraform it, then yeah, you don't want to construct any more of these. We didn't make any mining districts, but yeah, those would all be removed. So it's something to consider. It's pretty expensive mineral-wise. Yeah, it might be something we want to do, though. We don't have the tech yet. We do have to have the anti-gravity engineering, so we still don't have the tech. But if we see that come up, we might want to get it. I didn't realize we didn't have the tech yet. All right, so yeah, let's just go ahead and do the city district and open up another slot. I was looking to see if there's anything we wanted to delete here. Just get rid of and replace it with. But all of these are pretty useful to us right now. I mean, you could get rid of the Hollow Theater, but yeah, then you're going to have the problem with the amenities. So let's just open up the other building slot. So we just got some research knocked out. Right, excellent. So that'll be helpful. Get us more alloys. And let's go for... I don't think any planets are having housing issues. So let's go get that tech. Yeah, we'll do that one. And I'm noticing that there's a couple planets here that can upgrade. So go ahead and do that.
Our ships have been made superior.
Brialora is the other one.
Ships have been made
There's a couple. there's more than a couple. There's 3 here. So let's get... We don't have the minerals. We're actually short on minerals. I don't really want to purchase minerals with what we're producing. We'll just wait, guys. We got the fleet upgraded, so we can go ahead and get them put in place now. And we're just knocking these techs out, man. So we're gonna go see how we want to do this. So how big is this? Is this large enough to stop any? Probably not. No, it's not even close to large enough. So we need to upgrade this one. So we can have that for defense, and then we can send both of our fleets into here. And so what we'll do, we'll have the... I don't know where they're going to be at. We'll have the better fleet down here for now, and the smaller one over here. Although I think they were still updating, weren't they? My bad. let them finish doing that. We got the hyper entertainment forums. All right, so yeah, just getting a ton of stuff that we can make use of. And didn't we just get something else I wanted to make use of as well? Nope, just the research institute. Okay, so let's get something selected here. More building slots. I guess we'll do this one here. So yeah, getting our troops put in place. We'll also want to get these guys put in place. Where are they currently at? Work Prime, because we need to build another one to replace that one we lost. And maybe even get some additional ones. So these guys are just as good as the orcs. So we'll just use orcs. Maybe get 3 more. Increase their strength a bit, and then we'll move them. So it looks like our operatives are finally ready. So let's commence the operation. And so time alone will show how lasting our effect may be on the Bessedon. However, initial projections look promising. Bessedon's advocates have already taken up our ideas as keenly as if they were their own. Alright, so I'm not going to read all this again here, but you can see they're adopting our ethics. So unnecessary. It was just something to do while we wait for them to advance. And we're still waiting to get those little bit of minerals here. And our governor got a new trait. And it's arrested development, unfortunately, which means it's going to reduce the skill cap. Ah, and that's the one that we got in Orc Core Space too. That's a bummer. I mean, it takes a long time for them to get up to that level anyway, so it won't impact them for a little while, but yeah, something relevant. Alright, so just waiting a month so I can get this built here. There we go. So we'll get that done. And then let's go and get this fleet moving over to here now that they finally finished updating. So we'll get our fleets put in place, and then we're going to be attacking them. Oh, so they actually have a fleet here now. Is this all their stuff? Look at all this stuff they got in our... Huh. Yeah, they're like all up in our territory with everything they got here. Look at all these troop transports they got going. They're not at war with anybody either. That's interesting. Let's close our borders to them. I don't even know why we got those open. Close those. Get out of here. So yeah, we'll get them out of here. So we don't have them all back behind us and stuff. What's the point of building all these fortifications up if they're just going to be behind you? So still upgrading that. We still got to wait for the fleet to get over there. Also, I didn't do anything here or over here. So lots of stuff for us to take care of. So we'll do... I think all the trade is already being collected. So you don't need anything for trade. We'll just get something to deal with the pirates. And then for here, you can kind of just put anything here. Probably just leave it open for now. Nothing really exciting there. And then we've got the one in Titan. That one's still building. And then this one over here. Might want to upgrade that eventually. Our pirates taken care of. We're still building here, and clearly this is not enough. I think we have to upgrade this one. So let's go ahead and do that. I think we knew we were going to have to do that though. So no surprise. The science ship is going to need to be brought over here as well. We'll just wait until we actually have something to research, but we know that eventually we're going to need to bring them over there. And we do need to keep influence available as well for these systems that they might have that we can't see yet. We got the research station output. All right, excellent. So let's get probably the advanced combat roles. Yeah, I think that makes most sense. We'll grab that one. We'll get that in 12 months. That's pretty helpful to have. Where are these guys at? I feel like we should wait for them to get over here, since they're the ones taking the main part of their territory, and we also don't have anything defending there. And we're still getting this upgraded as well, so we'll just keep on waiting. Let's take a look at our plans, make sure there's no issues that we need to be aware of. Yeah, these are all just slaves that don't have jobs. So they have declared us a rival. So let's go ahead and do the same back to them. Get a little bit faster influence gain here. Let's prepare for this conflict. Because I'm hoping that will deal with all the pirate issues. Maybe. We'll see if that's going to be enough. So we did finish up the construction over here, so they're completely done. They got all that stuff for us. All right, excellent. So that is super helpful. Look at all those goodies, man. This is what our current research looks like. Not bad at all. So is there anything else left to get, or did we get everything here? Yep, looks like that's it. Hey, see, we're collecting most of the trade here. We're getting that 37. That's what's important. There's a little bit of trade throughout here. I guess you're not getting the one on grub. Yeah, that'd be helpful. So Titan needs to get another trade hub in addition to something else to help protect against the pirates. We'll just get them coming back to Orc Prime for now, since we don't have anything else for them to do. Well, we need to get the hyper relays. I suppose there is that. Can we start working on that right now? Is there anything else? I know we wanted to build out this fleet still. Oh, maybe they were built out and we just didn't have the ability to reinforce them. Okay. So for now, let's just put them over here. And besides, we need to save that influence for over here. Alright, so another building slot opened up. There's 6 of these, so could go ahead and get that. I really want the fleet limit though, so I think that's what we're gonna get. So yeah, let's get the fleet limit. There's also the fleet supremacy edict, which is pretty useful to have. It does have some penalties though. But yeah, I think we should get that one. So we're getting pretty close. They're almost over there. Let's see how the starbase over here is looking. It is done being updated, so let's go ahead and give them some stuff. We could also give them some of these defensive platforms, because I don't know how strong they're going to be. They seem like they're going to be pretty weak. It says they're pathetic here, so I imagine they're not going to really be able to compete with, you know, this with just these things on here, but we'll wait and see. We'll get a torpedo battery, and we'll just get another gun battery on there. And yeah, we'll see how it looks combat strength wise. Let's see if we even need to put anything else on there. But we did get a tradition. It's been a while since we got one. So this is just more housing. So nothing too exciting there. But the next one, we get the Privy Council. That's good. And then of course we get the finisher, and that's going to be helpful too. Alright, so let me just take a look at Titan we were waiting on. Okay, yeah, Titan's still building up over here. And they're finished, so we'll take a look. Yeah, we're still gonna have pirate problems here, guys. Yeah, so the problem is that they're not providing any bonuses. So we did get the advanced combat roles. I don't know that we're gonna want to get those updated, because I don't think we do have a shipyard here. Okay, these guys have to go kind of far. They probably have to go back to Orc Prime. That's not that bad. It is a nice combat bonus to get though. But like, there's always something else to get though, right? You can put off a war forever. I guess we'll get the detection array. Sure, why not? So yeah, we need to change up the ships and get these on there. I want to show you guys what they do. So they're a different color, so you can easily see. And it's just basically, you know, it's more expensive, so it's double the cost, but you're getting double the bonus. While the power usage is not double. So yeah, pretty good. So increasing the ship fire rate and evasion here. Is there anything else we got? Let me just double check through here. Nope, that's it. And you guys can see with each of the ships, it's going to give us these double bonuses. So yeah, it's going to be pretty helpful. It's going to increase the fleet strength. Yeah, you're getting more track in there. But yeah, it's going to increase the fleet strength a noticeable amount. And here's our carriers with the increased range. That'd be pretty helpful. Although we're currently building one, so we're not able to update it. We can get this one updated though. And then there's the star bases. They also get a nice bonus, so as you can see, it's not as high. Nowhere near as high. Ship fire rate's going from 25% to 30%. Tracking's going up by 5%. And yet the cost is still just as high. So these are probably not worth it, honestly. We'll switch them all up anyways. I don't even know. Do we have any of these being used? I can't remember if I put these on any locations. We haven't really needed to, because our fleet is so powerful. Sometimes those can save you against a much superior power. You just build these big old star bases that they can't push forward on. And we need to update these. They can update here somewhere. Why are they going all the way back there? Go over here and update there, man. and then they'll have to go all the way back. And that's fine, because we have star bases over here protecting this direction, so I'm not as worried about it. And got another tech knocked out. Again, we're just doing great economically now. All of our economic problems have been solved. Ooh, orbital rings. Defense platform hull points. Yeah, I think the orbital rings are the one we're going to want to get here. Can also get the impulse thruster, but yeah, this one's cheaper. So we get that in 31 months. Also, our fleet command limit will be increased here in just 3 months. Again, alloys is just consistently the problem. Alright, so they should... Why they will not go over here? There's a damn shipyard right there. I don't know why they don't want to go up there. They should be able to upgrade there. We can't get them updated though. Or get them that cruiser added back to them. And that's irrelevant to us. Alright, so we'll get these guys updated. Let me see. Will they go over there now? There we go. They got to be like one system away for them to be willing to update at that location. Not entirely sure why that was. Fleet supremacy. So this edict here increases the ship starting experience, the ship build speed, and the diplomatic weight from fleet power. So it helps us over here with the Galactic Council. However, ship upkeep is also increased. So something to keep in mind. We'll probably still do it though. So capital buildings, resources from jobs plus 10%, but upkeep is increased. We really need to clear out some of these tiles, so maybe we'll get that one. Yeah, well, let's get this one. So let's go into our edicts. We could also get some of these enacted for the conflict, since this is about to start, and I think we're close enough to do it. Just seeing if any of these other ones are ones we might want to use. Yeah, we'll just do the fleet supremacy one. I know that we don't really have any space here, but it's fine. We'll just have to pay for it. Because yeah, it's useful enough. I think we're going to do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and make use of all these as well. Let me see exactly what we got. It looks like we got a lot. So we could probably do... We could do one moat one, it looks like. But we have enough to dip in the negative. Yeah, I feel like it's fine to go negative. We can do probably both gas ones as well. Yeah, let's just do everything here. We'll only do 2 of these, so we'll do the reactive armor and the ammunition. And then with the crystals, yeah, this is the only one that really makes sense to get. So yeah, we'll get that one as well. Alright, so that'll also increase our fleet strength unnecessarily because we're already pretty darn powerful here. So none of this is really all that necessary. Let's go get them upgraded. Alright, so just waiting for these ships to update and they're done, so they can come on over here. And as soon as they're done, we'll declare war. Obviously that's not going to be in today's episode. Titan finished up their construction, so that opened up these slots here. So what we want to do is get a hangar bay and another trade hub. I'm not sure if there's going to be anything here that we want. Yeah, there's not anything else that I think we need right now. We got the detection array. All right. So we could get the next reactor. Assist cloaking detection. Order the science ship to aid the cloaking detection of a station. That's interesting. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. Again, detection hasn't been a major problem from what I've seen. Yeah, let's get just get the flat research speed. I think that would be helpful. And we're not really at our reactor limits currently. We're doing pretty good when it comes to power. And that's why they didn't want to go over there, because it takes too damn long for them to upgrade. Alright, so they're working on it now. I think we're currently building that ship, and so that's the reason why they couldn't upgrade. Looks like we're just about done here. There we go, beautiful. So that's our fleet strength, guys. And he's still got one more ship to add to him. Also, those one cruisers haven't been updated. We're not gonna do all that though, or at least not for all the fleet. I think it's this one here. So let's get that saved, and I suppose we can update them since they're already sitting there, and that shouldn't take very long to upgrade one ship. But these guys will just have to go into battle as is. not going to make that much of a difference anyways. All right, so we are ready to declare war. Let's go ahead and start this thing, even if we can't fight it this episode. And we're going to be conquering them. I suppose you could do the plunder as well, because I think you're just getting the energy credit and minerals on top of being able to claim their stuff. So yeah, I mean, there's really no reason not to do that one. So yeah, we'll do the plunder. We don't want to invite any attackers. This is our war. All right, so we're back at war with the fungi guys. So let's go here with. Oh, we gotta wait a second, don't we? So we'll go here with this fleet and here with this fleet. And then remember, we still have to add some claims that we can't see if they have those. Yeah, they might not even have those. So we'll keep the influence for that for now. And then here we'll just kind of rely on defense. Hopefully they can handle anything that comes at them. They're almost 6,000 fleet strength. I don't know what their fleet strength is. Can't really see. Here we go. Okay. They might actually be able to take that down. So we need to give them some defenses then. They're taking, they're still working on this. Yeah, let's build some defenses up. And let's buy some alloys. Because we got a ton of energy here. We also have food that we could sell. So let's just sell a bit of that food. And shoot, we can even sell consumer goods. We've never sold consumer goods in this playthrough. We bought 12,000. We never sold consumer goods because we've always been in the negative throughout the campaign. So just get a bit more energy and then just buy a bunch of alloys here. And then with that, you can really make a defensive beast here. Unnecessarily, of course, but it'll be useful because remember, we're not conquering all this stuff, so we'll be at war with them again in the future as well. So that's why I want to build this one up. Get them as strong as possible so they can resist without us having to have a fleet down there to assist them. Though we could send them those destroyers, I suppose. We have those 4 destroyers that could go down there. It's not really a whole lot of fleet strength that we're adding to it, though. While these fleets here will push into their territory. Oh, and once Titan gets this trade hub done, we'll also be collecting all this trade here. So that's 34. I don't know if there's any other trade we're not currently getting. Looks like that's all we'll get. But yeah, 34. Still helpful. That's more energy. But our economy is doing great right now. This is the best we've been doing. Really, if we should focus on anything, because I feel like research is going very quick as well. Unity is a thing that we really suck at. We're just terrible at the Unity. So if there's anything we should start moving our economy around towards, it's probably the Unity. Also, a lot of buildings need to be constructed. I'll take care of all that before next episode. We got so many planets that we have to manage now. But yeah, we'll take care of all that as well. But hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. The United Orc Tribes looking beastie over here. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one where we'll do some more conquests and get these fungi, get all this territory here conquered and add to our empire. Get us to the outer part of the galaxy. So yeah, I'll see you on the next video, which remember will not be until Saturday. We will not have a video on Friday. I'll see you then, and thanks for watching.